Begum Khaleda Zia, a towering figure in Bangladesh politics, passed away yesterday. Today, the nation bids farewell to its first woman Prime Minister of Bangladesh. A state funeral is scheduled at the South Plaza of the Jatiya Sangsad Bhavan and Manik Mia Avenue at 2 p.m. Security has been significantly tightened in and around the Manik Mia Avenue, and a large number of law enforcement personnel, including police and members of the Armed Police Battalion, have also been deployed. Now this, as a large number of people have been gathering at the venue since early morning. Bangladesh's former Prime Minister will be laid to rest with full state honours beside her husband, late Ziaur Rahman. The interim government has announced 3 days of state mourning with a general holiday declared for today. Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus has appealed for calm, discipline and public cooperation during the funeral and mourning period. Khaleda Zia served 3 terms as Prime Minister and remained a towering figure in Bangladeshi politics, with her rivalry with Sheikh Hasina defining public life for decades. Her death comes at a sensitive moment weeks ahead of the 12th February elections, amid political turmoil and debates on governance and minority rights. India will be represented at the funeral by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, underlining the regional significance of the moment. A large number of people have been gathering at the Manik Mia Avenue since early this morning to attend the Namaz-e-Janaza of the BNP chairperson, Khaleda Zia. From 7 a.m. this morning, the BNP leaders and activists started arriving from different parts of Dhaka to pay their final respect to Bangladesh's first woman Prime Minister. And to discuss the significance of Khaleda Zia's stint in Bangladesh politics, I'm joined by Prashanta Kumar Shil, political analyst from Bangladesh. Well, thank you and good morning, Mr. Shil, for taking your time and joining me over here. I want to begin by asking Mr. Shil that when you look at Khaleda Zia's stint in Bangladesh politics as the first woman Prime Minister of Bangladesh, what is the most defining moment or the defining policies that you would want to remember her with?
Yes, you know that the Begum Khaleda Zia is the first women prime minister in Bangladesh history, and there is some affiliation, especially her husband, Mr. Zia. In the political binary system in Bangladesh, you know that the two major parties are leading in 1971 after from this decade, especially the Awami League and another is the BNP. BNP is the most pioneer after the 2024. We see that former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina extradition from the India. So there is some revived baking system from the Bangladesh politics, especially you know that he's from her age and her party's collaborations, and actually the past of the people think that after Sheikh Hasina, Khaleda Zia is one of the most trustable, most pulsable and most sophisticated women in the politics, and people believe that she will be the chance leader. And after what the Jia's, his her husband done in Bangladesh politics narrative, and so all the politicians from Bangladesh, they have been bow down from the BNP, especially in Khaleda Zia. Khaleda Zia is still is a ironic lady from Bangladesh. Political culture and her motiveness, her everything's very dynamic in pulse of in context, and we see the very very atomic positions that Indian Foreign Minister Mr. Jaishankar, and also the Pakistan Foreign Minister and his Speaker, Deputy Speaker, all are the coming from his parliamentary uh, 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 program. And also we see that the Bhutan, Thailand, and Japan. So lots of international ambassador and from especially the enrolled the people and the government come in front of her and her funeral program. And the BMP's statement that there is a huge gathering in the especially in Manik Mia Avenue and Shankar Bhavan Plaza and lots of the road and all are the gathering. And you know that in Bangladesh government had declared from holiday for his remembrance from Begum Khaleda Zia. So totally, you know that the totally the positions and the political, I think, is a vacuum from Bangladesh is now from vacuum situation under absent of Mr. Begum Khaleda Zia. So this is a very pathetic issues for the people of Bangladesh and also the people of the who are just engaging in politics in Bangladesh. And I think it's after Sheikh Hasina and Khaleda Zia, I think is a very floating situation in Bangladesh politics, and they haven't dominated last 30 or 40 years from Bangladesh politics. I think after that, Hasina and Khaleda Zia, what is happening from the Bangladesh new politics? We don't know, and if they are have to capable to control the situation of Bangladesh politics, and especially the international pressure, bargaining issues, and the people's pulse. That is the most important things. People are trustworthy and devoting part. So all of the equation you have to maintain when you ask about that kind of questions. And I think Janaja, especially the funeral, less funeral programs of Begum Khaleda Ji, I think is a very crucial in our politics. But still, there is some rumor from after his death, especially the opposition's party. There is some cyber bullying. It's not a very good practice from Bangladesh politics.
Shil, I
But
want
you
to
have to
ask
mention
you
that.
is that, when Khaleda Zia took over the reins of the BNP, it was at a very delicate juncture. It only came in when Ziaur Rahman, her husband, was assassinated, is when she took charge and entered politics back in 1981. What happens to BNP now? Because the 12th February is the elections, impending elections in Bangladesh. And at this crucial juncture, Bangladesh has lost one of its most towering personality of the Bangladesh politics, Khaleda Zia. What happens to BNP now? Who takes over the reins from here?
Yes, we see that the acting vice chairman from the BMP is now in Tariq Rahman. But Tariq Rahman is the son of Begum Khaleda Zia, and we know that there is some acceptance for that. But the political narrative, political pulse narrative from the mass people connection between the politics and the leader. This is an absent, little bit absent from the Mr. Tariq Rahman also, but because you know that the she is not he's absent from the last couple of years from Bangladesh, and so that's some actually some hotspot situation because if you are in confront of the starring position, the party chief or party leader, but how you can control the pulse of the people, how you can control mechanism, your vote bank, and everything. It's a not a very easy game. If you think that you can control only 10,000, 20,000 people. Not like that. It's a 20 crore people and still in Bangladesh, but you have to control your pulse, and there is some political variations are here, some ideological variation are here. There is some Islamic group are rising here. So it's very tough to actually very challenging from Mr. Tariq Rahman, who is coming in front of absent of Begum Khaleda Zia. It's a very crucial moment for her because you know that there is some political situation after 18, after 70, after 90. There is another way, but the present time actually the mob violence is coming. There's a mob lynching is coming. There is some volatile issues that are coming. So there's a lots of equipment are here, international pressure here, bargaining game in here. I think it's very tough for Mr. Tariq Rahman who come in front of Begum Khaleda Zia, especially some rhythmic points. And and also I think that the Mr. Ziaur Rahman, he's the father. His father is also the dynamic leader, and he's in serve the very crucial moment in Bangladesh army. And now, we people are want to see, especially what the Tariq Rahman and Tariq Zia, he's in ever capable or not capable. He's in very
Okay.
how the balancing relation between the other countries. So this I want to see the people.
Mr. Shil, today we are talking about Khaleda Zia and her contribution. And when we're talking about her legacy, that is definitely marred by a lot of corruption and graft issue that cannot really be forgotten. Before she was acquitted in 2025, she was also imprisoned for a large period of her life, almost 15 to 17 years. What do you have to talk about that? While she paved the way for women empowerment and boost economy, job opportunities, healthcare, education, especially for women, there was also her stint that did face a lot of graft issues, especially when it comes to healthcare, orphanage, the trust issue. Take us through the details about that, Mr. Shil.
Yes, I already mentioned you that Mr. Tariq Rahman is facing his actually is uh, a crucial issue actually. He's especially from allegation from her money corruption. It's very one of the very sophisticated issue, and also the how about that this house is very much related to in corruption from Bangladesh history. So lots of equipment and actually the face, especially in corruption and some money making something here. So in Bangladesh politics, I think Tariq Rahman have to prove his corruption from image. Actually, he's in a crisis in image crisis in present time. And also, you know that the BMP is a moderate party, not a very extremist party, not a very liberal party, but they have to balance the modernism in especially in left and right. So this is a very good sign. But you see that the Bangladesh present politics, especially in Tariq Rahman, in the present starting time, because there is some radicalism is rising in Bangladesh history. You know that the Jamaat and the Jamaat Islam is aligned party is very strong. Some Islamic actually rising movement in Bangladesh in present time. So I think it's very tough to if you enrolls the moderatism, moderate something here. It's very tough to hear, and especially you talk about the
It
women
is a
rights.
challenge. It
So
is a
many.
challenge that the Yunus government right now is facing in Bangladesh, and that is the reason why it would have been important for a force like Khaleda Zia to be there to balance it out. Because remember, both the Sheikh Hasina and Khaleda Zia were called the battling begums of Bangladesh, but unfortunately, Khaleda Zia breathed her last yesterday, and today she's going to be accorded full state honors. And with that, we wrap this conversation here. Thank you, Mr. Prashant Kumar Shil, for taking our time and joining me here at News 9.